The USS South Carolina, BB-26, was a renowned dreadnought battleship and the lead ship of its class in the United States Navy. Named after the state of South Carolina, it was commissioned in 1910 after being constructed at the William Cramp and Sons shipyard in Philadelphia. Under the command of Captain Augustus F. Fechteler, the ship embarked on various voyages and exercises. After its shakedown cruise, the USS South Carolina visited Charleston, South Carolina, and made ceremonial visits to Quebec, New York City, and Bridgeport. It also took part in the Naval Review led by President Theodore Roosevelt in Hampton Roads, where the Great White Fleet was welcomed home. Over the following years, the battleship engaged in maneuvers and naval exercises along the East Coast, as well as in the Caribbean and European ports such as Cherbourg, France, and Portland, England. In 1911, the USS South Carolina participated in a naval review in New York and conducted maneuvers with the 1st Squadron in Newport, Rhode Island. It also operated near Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, during winter operations and played a role in protecting American interests in Mexico, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. As World War I erupted in Europe, the ship continued its routine exercises and repairs along the East Coast. In September 1918, the USS South Carolina joined a convoy as an escort bound for France. After completing this duty, it returned to the United States, underwent repairs, and resumed gunnery training following the armistice in November 1918. In subsequent years, the ship made several voyages to Brest, France, transporting over 4,000 World War I veterans back to the United States. After an overhaul, the USS South Carolina embarked on a Pacific cruise, transiting the Panama Canal and visiting ports in Hawaii and along the West Coast. It then returned to Philadelphia in early 1921 and engaged in training exercises in the West Indies and the Chesapeake Bay. The ship carried midshipmen on training cruises, visiting Christiania, Norway, and Lisbon, Portugal, before participating in summer training in the Guantanamo Bay area. It eventually returned to Philadelphia. On December 15, 1921, the USS South Carolina was decommissioned in Philadelphia and remained there until it was officially struck from the Naval Vessel Registry on November 10, 1923. As per the terms of the Washington Naval Treaty, the ship's hulk was sold for scrap on April 24, 1924, marking the end of its service.